Despite being separated by just 270 miles, Tampa and Miami have only faced off 11 times. The Bucs seek win number 6 in their last 7 meetings. It's a Week 5 battle for state bragging rights. Next.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Miami Dolphins. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A nice substantial run there by Gaskin, who was the Dolphins' leading rusher in 2020. 584 total yards in just 7 starts and got stronger as the season went on. Not bad for a 7th-round pick in 2019. He was drafted number 234 overall that season.
The rushing numbers for Gaskin last week. 20 carries, 92 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Play action, now it's Tua. Throw right side complete to Carter. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 32. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They'll run now with Gaskin. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Looking to pass. Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Gaskin. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. We get a peek at Tom Brady as he brings out this Tampa Bay offense. And Tom Brady in his 22nd season overall and his second in Tampa Bay. Brady now on first down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. So those are the numbers for Gronk in last week's outing. 6 catches, 58 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football. Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Shotgun now for Brady. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. From midfield, here's Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And Scotty Miller, nicknamed the Scooter by Tom Brady. Small in stature, a late-round pick, but he has an excellent knack for getting open and a lot faster than what people know. He's hoping to become the next Julian Edelman for TB12.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Into the red zone, it's Brady. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succop. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game. Ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They lost 2 there, and it's third down. From the gun, it's Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Brown with his stick skills. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Brady going to throw. And he finds Gronk.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Leonard Fournette. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brady. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Antonio Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckett. And that makes the score 14-7. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On 2nd down now. It's Brown, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Here's Michael Pilardi now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing on first down is Brady. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Right back to Brown. This time he's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. To throw is Brady. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Brady now on first down. Quick slant to Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Brady. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Raekwon Davis gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
You definitely won't like to hit on that one because now you got third and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Gaskin, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to a field goal. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. A handoff to Fournette. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Now Brady. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down. Now Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Again, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this one is incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Brown with his stick skills. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Dumps it off to Fournette. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Brady now on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
coming up on 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. Tua. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Now let's discuss Antonio Brown as he heads back out there now. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right? He's got a man, complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On first down, Brady. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Rob Gronkowski, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point put through by Succop. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line. Across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's third down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Here's Michael Palardy now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And here comes Rob Gronkowski and company. And the numbers show it, low involvement early. But since he's been involved, it's been a good thing for this offense.
Indeed it has, and when you're able to finally get him going, get him fully integrated into the offense, things feel a whole lot better for your team. It expands everything that they do trying to move the football.
Brady going to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Tua's throw taken in here by Fuller.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Here's Tua.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead is now 24.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
2nd and 4.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Here's Fuller with a catch. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. And this is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell.
And it'll be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Throwing now is Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack.
To throw is Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. By the way, 3rd quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend this big lead.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
He was looking for Jalen Waddle there.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Running right, here's Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Completion left side to Miller. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Brady.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Will Fuller, his his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw him with one of the better defense coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings?
And shutting him off, now open field. The 30, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Now Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. Still shedding tackles. Touchdown. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Buccaneers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, out of my way, and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Tua. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Brady now to throw. It's complete. He's got Gronk.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Fournette. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend this big lead.
kickoff honors following the touchdown. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. 75 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Right back to him on 1st down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And now here is another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. CD, this defense, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Fournette. Fournette, a 1st down, still going. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point up and good by Succa. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. 25 yards that time. From the gun, it's Tua. And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 2nd down and 4. Tua. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Michael Palardy now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And he'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Jerome Baker, Dolphins leading tackler in 2020, in on the stop there. Fournette once more on 2nd down. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Tua. And this one's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And now another one thrown incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
36 yards on the punt with no return. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out.
And now here's another interception.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Second down, back to Fournette.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
177 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Fournette, a first down carry. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout